everyone, and welcome to the 23rd Annual Mary's Walk and Kerrymen 5K. I'm Gregg Lagerquist with CBS 13, once again proud to be a sponsor of this event. It's something we look forward to every March. And of course, because it is March, we never know exactly what we're going to get with the weather. There have been years where the snowbanks have been so high we could barely see around the corner. Other years where we've almost been sweating in our shorts, it's been so mild. But of course, that's Maine, it's March, it's part of the fun and part of the adventure. But we know this year it's a little different. We're doing things virtually this year as we have to. But we know we'll be able to do this in person again. We'll be able to high five and hug each other once again and follow the bagpipes out of the gym down to the starting line. We'll do it again next year that way. But this year, again, it's virtual, but we can't stop. We know there's so much important work to be done. Like you, I've had my own experiences with cancer. My mother is a 20-year breast cancer survivor, and I know in my head and my heart she is still with us today because of the advancements in medical care, diagnosis, and treatment supported by critical events like Mary's Walk. And yet at the same time, a childhood friend of mine lost his teenage son to an inoperable form of brain cancer just a few months ago. And we know that that's why we do this. We know that the money raised by Mary's Walk, more than $3 million over the years, has saved so many lives. And at the same time, we know there are more lives to save. Like my friend, that's a type of pain that no parent should live through. And the work we're doing today, virtually this year, yes, but the critical work that we're supporting is making a difference. We know it is saving lives. So once again, I want to thank you for being part of this year's event. Again, it's virtual, it's different, but the need is critical and it's so important, and thank you so much for being a part of it. And now I'd like to introduce somebody who is my friend and yours, somebody I was proud to share an anchor desk with for about 20 years, which is only slightly less time than she's been associated with Mary's Walk. Once again, my friends, here's Kim Block.
Thank you, Greg. It's so nice to team up with you again on a project that means so much to both of us and to so many others. It's Mary's Walk time, everybody, and I'm so excited to be here to welcome you to this year's virtual walk. I, too, miss the excitement and energy of being there in person and seeing everybody gathering in the gym and the walkers getting ready to start their walk and the runners getting pumped up and ready to set those records, all for such a great cause. You know, I've been involved with Mary's Walk for many, many years, and I started off doing it really because I also had a personal connection to cancer. My father died young at the age of 59 of pancreatic cancer, and so like many of you, I know what it's like to have to go through this illness as a caregiver, as a member of a family, and to lose somebody you love so much to this devastating disease. So that's why it's so important to keep coming together year after year to support the Maine Cancer Foundation. Mary's Walk has done a remarkable job raising millions of dollars to help fund research and grants and support services that really make a difference for people living with cancer. And you know, it's all going to lead someday to that cure we're all hoping for. On a personal note, I know a little bit about resilience and what it's like to have to fight a tough injury or illness. Within the last 2 years, I suffered a traumatic brain injury, and I'm just now recovering from open heart double bypass surgery. So sometimes you have to fight for your own health, and what really helps is knowing the people you have behind you and the organizations that are helping to fight for the very cause that might someday save someone else's life. And that's what this does. So that's why we're here today. I can't wait till we're in person again and I can be there at the end to greet all of you with the little souvenirs and hopefully help hand out the trophies. But in the meantime, great job for making this happen. We may be in a pandemic, but the work has to go on. The Maine Cancer Foundation needs us, needs you, and all of you people here at Mary's Walk are making it happen. So welcome, have a great day, everybody, and thank you so much.
Good morning and welcome to the 23rd consecutive Mary's Walk and Kerrymen 5K. This will be our second virtual Mary's Walk, and I can't wait for next year when we can finally get together and celebrate our friendship and the common goal we share to raise money for Mary's Walk. There are many people to thank in these 23 years. I first want to thank Gregg Lagerquist of WGME for doing the intro for us. Gregg has helped us out for the last 2 years. He does a tremendous job, as I think you can see. I also wanted to thank Kim Block for coming back and making a cameo appearance. Kim has been the spokesperson for Mary's Walk for almost 2 decades, until she suffered her traumatic brain injury and her recent double bypass surgery. We wish her well, and we miss her, and we hope that she can come back and join us in 2022 when we have a chance all to get together again. I also want to thank you because it's our sponsors and participants who make Mary's Walk and the Kerrymen 5K a success that has allowed us to raise almost $4 million, which we have donated to the Maine Cancer Foundation to help with research and to help Maine families cope with this horrible, horrible disease. I wanted to thank our teams, although people are still fundraising. We have some leading teams now with Strength, captained by Emma Campbell. They're at $3,470. KJ Cancer Crew, captained by Ken Jansen, who's also a member of the Mary's Walk board, have raised $2,700. Bob Hope, captained by Chris Kerrymen, have raised $1,910, and You'll Never Walk Alone, captained by Drew Landry, have raised $1,800. This year, despite the fact that the walk and run is virtual, we have registered 460 walkers and 202 runners. We have raised $103,000 and counting. We have another week to go. One of the big thank yous that I have to make every year is to our sponsors. Our presenting sponsor is Chrysil Silicon Technologies in Biddeford. We have a number of major sponsors: Saco Biddeford Savings, Paquin and Carroll Insurance, Town and Country, Worthing and Going, a local CPA practice in Saco, Thornton Academy, and my own law firm, Libby, O'Brien, Kingsley, and Champion. You can see the full list of our sponsors if you go to our website. I want to make a heartfelt thank you to our sponsors. They're going to help us raise close to $60,000 this year in the fight against cancer. One of our sponsors you're going to hear from momentarily. His name is Jim Godbout. He runs Godbout Plumbing and Heating in Biddeford. Jim has been a community leader and a community supporter through his business. He is a sponsor of Mary's Walk, and he and his family have also been touched by cancer. So thank you very much for participating and supporting Mary's Walk. I can't wait to see and hug and get close to people next year when we do it for our 24th year. So now I'd like to introduce Jim Godbout. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Jim Godbout, and I am truly honored to speak on behalf of the Mary's Walk and the events taking place in the upcoming weekend. It's such a special event for our community. Cancer strikes everyone. It has no bias. No matter your political views, your religion, your gender, it affects us all, and we all as one need to fight this awful disease. If you don't know, I'm a twin, and my twin John died at the age of 5 from childhood leukemia. Today, childhood leukemia is curable only by the efforts by our scientists and the people in our communities who have spent so much of their time creating fundraising efforts to take care of cancer research. Many of my friends and family have passed in not so glamorous ways from different types of cancer. It could have been brain cancer, breast cancer, lung cancer. Even my own dad died of mesothelioma at a very young age. Each year, doctors and scientists make great inroads in in progress of treatment and cures for cancers. It is only possible by the efforts of our communities and the fundraising efforts of so many of you are willing to do, like the Mary's Walk and the Kerrymen 5K. They are so special to our communities and so important to the fundraising efforts of cancer research today. It is one of the best and most meaningful ways of people helping people, regardless of their race, gender, or political affiliation. It is one we can all be an integral part of helping each other by caring for others, our neighbors, our friends, our families. We all can give of ourselves, donate when possible, if financially possible. Try to create a world of peace and love where we can all live and unite. We are only here for a short time. What you do every day can make a difference in someone else's life. Reach out to the young, the old, the sick, the people struggling with addiction, the lonely. Share your knowledge, your time. Be a friend. Listen when you need an ear. And most of all, take care of those who could use the help. Many people are struggling with losing their jobs and food insecurity right now, especially our youth. Please ask yourself what you could sacrifice to make a difference to the people in your community. Wealth and material items have little value, but what you do as a person can be priceless. Please remember that service above self, helping others, will make us all live in harmony in a unified community. Thank you. Enjoy your walk or run. You have all made a difference today.
Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the virtual opening ceremony. And now it's time for you to go out and walk, run, wherever you are. And please remember to keep fundraising. Every penny and dollar helps the Maine Cancer Foundation and Maine cancer patients. And next year, we hope to see you live. Thank you again. Have a nice run or walk.